All right, it is World Watercolor Month time. This is Miranda, and I love everything about watercolor, so here are 9 days of my World of Watercolor paintings just for you. Well, I did them for me, but I want you to see them if you want to see them. Today is day 8 of World Watercolor Month, and I'm going to be doing the prompt fall. So I'll be doing a fall leaf, and it's kind of a bummer because I just did this painting in June and it would have been perfect for fall, but now we have to do something else. And I'll be using the Be Creative watercolor sketchbook for that. I don't think they make this anymore, but it is 100% cotton paper and I want to use it. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to use this Create-A-Color Graphite Aquarelle HB pencil that I received in a subscription box. I decided to use my Viviva color sheets for this, and I'll probably start with the gold ochre. So I'm going to put a layer down, let it dry, then put something darker over it. I have my salt ready as well, but I won't need that until this first layer dries. It's kind of interesting because I'm not getting as much of a pigment load as I expected. Not quite as vibrant, I guess. Not quite as pigmented as I thought it would be. Like maybe I'm out of paint already. And are these little things from this paper? It kind of looks like it, little paper shreds. So maybe I'm trying to get too much pigment out of one spot on this. Now that this is dry, I'm going to make it wet again. So I can put the next color on and some salt. We'll see how this works with these Viviva color sheets here. We're gonna leave it at that and put some salt on it. I'm using my coarse grain salt today, no particular reason, but it was handy from my last project. This dried and I wiped the salt off and the salt didn't really do anything. Not what I was hoping for anyway. There, that's really pretty. And there we have it. Day 9 of World Watercolor Month is fruit. So I wanted to do these silly strawberries kind of laughing at each other. I'm thinking for this one we can try this Van Gogh pocket box we got in our palette full packs. I'm using my own brush though. That one falls apart a lot. This is the first time I've used this brush. Creative Mark Mimic Round 2. I think this was one we got in the Buy It, Try It video. I'll link that up in the corner. I don't like it. It's got these weird bristles on the end that just, like, look at that. Maybe if I chop that with scissors, that would work, but it's just not working. So I think it's time to pull out my silver black velvet and put this one in the giveaway bin. I think my silver black velvet is still packed. We're gonna try this one. What is this? A Bestie Bushy Round. Creative Mark. So same brand, just different. Let's see how this one goes. Here is the story. This guy is laughing at this guy for being upside down. This is day 9, fruit. I fixed the hand because I saw that that was all messed up. So this little hand all fixed and should be good to go now. This one just makes me laugh. I love it. Oh, so funny. Day 10 of World Watercolor Month is fast, and I'm going to do a speedboat because I have not painted a boat before. I'm going to use this little sketchbook that I received in a Sketchbox water media. I have a video on it. I'll link it up here. 200 GSM 95-pound cold press. All right, speedboat time. And that's a wrap for day 10 fast. And for day 11, which was round, I used my Fabriano Aquarelle 100% cotton watercolor paper and my Pretty Excellent watercolor set, which is actually really nice. Stay tuned. I took a break from this painting and it dried completely, and you can see that it's pretty well just come off of the little blocks. So instead of possibly contaminating the paper underneath, I'm just going to go ahead and pull it off and just use it on the desk here. All right, this rounds up the prompt round, haha. So this was, again, the Pretty Excellent paint set. You can find that from Lightwish on Amazon. It's probably linked in the description box below. And it was really nice to work with. It's been a little bit since I've worked with it, and I forgot that they are just really nice paints. I had no problems with them. Really enjoyed working with them. The Fabriano paper was fun as well. I think it lifts the paint a little bit more easily than Arches, so that might be a good thing if you like that effect. Yep, just a few thoughts on that. Day 12 is favorite place, and I have two favorite places that I could just think of, and one is my house. I'll pop a picture up here for you. The other is my camp trailer, but I wanted to do my house, and the picture you're seeing is in the winter, and so I'm gonna make this just better. Also, I'm doing it on this small card, 2.5 by 3.5 inches, because the theme for the month for the ATC trading card thing is architecture. And so we're supposed to do buildings and structures and things like that. So that's what we're doing. Two things in one today. I'm gonna go ahead and line it first. I think that might be easier for me. Will it? Will it? I don't know. We're gonna see. Okay, going into time lapse. Okay, that concludes favorite place. I was like, wait, what's the prompt again? Favorite place, duh, you're looking at your house. How can you not know the prompt? I don't know, brain fart. So, favorite place, I actually really like how it turned out. I think it's kind of cute. Day 13 is Twisted, and I'm going to use this Sketchbox sketchbook that came. I have that video linked here, and if I get too many links up there, check the description box below. It only lets me put 5 up there, and I think we're getting up there. Anyway, this is not watercolor paper. I believe it's just 90-pound paper of some sort, and it's okay. I just want to do a little sketchy painting for World Watercolor Month today, so I'm going to use that just to see. I'm going to use the back side of this sheet right here where I was testing out those colors, and I'm going to use just my Koi watercolors. Something that's been kind of fun about this challenge is I get to pull out all of these palettes that I don't often use or haven't often used, so I was thinking we'll try this one. It's been a long time since I've used this, probably since Mexico in 2018. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do that. That should be fun. Let's get to it. All right, there is Twisted. Just a fun little sketch. I don't know how long that took me. Let's see, 14 minutes, 45 seconds according to the camera. So not a long time. That was really fun. I just realized, like, if I was looking at this sketchbook that's kind of upside down, I should have done it this way. Oh well. Anyway, can you guys tell what this is? I would be curious. The paper, obviously, I told you is not watercolor paper, but it was fine. I mean, I put color on the paper and took the color. You saw maybe in some of it how I'd put the brush down and it would kind of just sit on top, and I had to brush over it just a couple of times to get it to kind of soak in more. You kind of see that effect here in this color. There was a few of those, but you know, if you're just sitting down having fun with color, I don't think that's a problem, and I've never had a problem with these koi colors, just because I've always just used them in a non-ultra serious fun capacity. So I've never tried to make a professional painting out of these that I might want to sell. You just use them for fun, and they're great for that. Hello, hello! Today is day 14 of World Watercolor Month, and the prompt is green. And I just did a painting all in green, but oh well, that's okay. I'm in a heck of a hurry today, so I have very little time. I am just gonna throw paint down in a certain way, though I have a plan, don't worry. But I'm going to use all the greens, well, maybe not all of them, but some of the greens, and because Mission Gold had quite a large selection of greens, I pulled out my Mission Gold palette. I also have this aqua board that I'll be working on. I have never worked on aqua board in particular. I have worked on this type of surface, gesso board, with acrylics, but not with watercolor. So first thing is, everyone says you should cover it with water to get out like air bubbles or something. Just going to cover the whole thing with water, and I think you're supposed to let it dry. Luckily it's really dry in my house right now here in Colorado, and this shouldn't take long. Thought that was clean water, but I bet it's just the board changing color with the water on it. So that's new. All right, so we're gonna try a new surface with some fun paints, and it's going to be just a simple abstract quick painting because I don't have very much time today. But green is my favorite color, so that's always nice. I'm gonna wet some of these paints. Doesn't take much to re-wet these Mission Golds. So yeah, see, I'm already getting paint on my brush from just dropping it in there. That's so cool. That is always a nice feature. I don't know if I'm gonna use the greenish yellow. I don't know if I'm gonna use most of these actually, but that's all right. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. Oh yeah, you can see air bubbles on it. There, maybe right there you can see those air bubbles. Interesting. That took like 0 time to dry. Really cool. All right, we're gonna just do very abstract stuff here. Wow. It's been a couple weeks since I've used this paint, and it makes me realize, like, whoa, yeah, this stuff is really, really pigmented. See how the board is showing through the paint right there? It's kind of cool. I mean, if you want that, it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. That's cool. Right here, the Viridian is going into the Hooker's green that I put on. I love that. That's so pretty. Been really liking this one lately. Royal Aquilon 2250. The size is already cut off, but I think it was a 6. It's in my previous videos, so you can see it there. This board is kind of fun to paint on. I'm liking it. Here is World Watercolor Month, day 14 green. I like it. It's kind of like a green fire. I might put a little more dark down there. Oh, and working with this Mission Gold paint again, since it's been a few months, weeks. That was really fun. Just reminds me how much I really like it. Highly recommend this paint. Okay, dabby all. Welcome to day 15. Today's prompt is forgotten, so I'm going to do a homeless older man, and I'll be using Mission Gold because I want to do it in black and white, and Mission Gold has both the sepia and the ivory black, so I thought that would be really cool. Let's see what damage we can do here. And there's day 15 forgotten, and boy do I need to go and do some tutorials on how to do beard hair. Holy moly. Day 16 and the last one of this video is machine, and so I decided to do another trading card since they're all due by the end of the month and I need to get some done. And here I have an alien machine manufacturing these little snow globes, which are like TVs for them that give them views into our world. And so they're on some kind of spaceship. There's viewports and screens outside, and I used my core paints because they're so awesome, and did this little alien machine that makes these snow globes so they can have entertainment and look at our world. There it is, all finished, and I tell you, this alien is completely fascinated with us. And I also realized in the editing of this video that I put the floor color in the treadmill, but some of his body would show through too, so I'll go back and add that after I am done with this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and seeing all the different kinds of supplies and palettes that I used. It was really fun to be able to switch those out all the time and just see them back to back, how they worked compared to each other. Thanks so much again for joining me. If you are new to my channel, I do a lot of watercolor and I do a couple of art subscription boxes each month. So check out the other videos if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button and all notifications. Thank you all to my existing subscribers. I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. I will see you in the next video, which will be on Tuesday, since I put out videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. Take care. Have a great week. I decided to use my Viva, never say that right. It's not even a hard word. Viva color sheets are on my fingers. Imagine that. Where is my reference? I don't even know where my reference is, and my paintbrush is in my mouth. And now we let it dry again. Dang it. I need like 10 projects all at the same time right now. Dang, sprinklers? Really need an automatic system. I know already. Busy. Tell I'm busy. Alright, I'll go deal with this stupid beep sprinklers. If you could. I already forgot what day this is. Day 13. Let's see. I lost my lid to my Micron already, but I found my lid. It was on the back of the pen. I'm special. And I'm gonna keep them. Yes, I am.